My name's Laura. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager for the Hooked On Group. The Hooked On Group is the parent company for the 3 restaurants that we have in the group. So we've got Blackfriars, Dobson and Parnell and Hinnie's. We did decide to give Favouritetable a try. I believe it was Christmas 2022 at Blackfriars. We serve upwards of 8,000 covers in the month alone. Majority of those are made up of large parties, celebrating Christmas, Christmas corporate parties. So the idea was to have kind of more streamlined system in place for our team, not just for the team, but also for guests. So Favouritetable, it's a great system. It's very organised. As I say, prior to this, our reservations team spent a lot of time collating Excel spreadsheets, transferring information and chasing up guests constantly. Not only does it help us, but it also saves the guests and the lead organizer. It would save them a lot of time as well. They no longer have to fill out these long spreadsheets and no longer have to chase guests on their side. They can simply just send the link onto their guests, upload their food and drink submissions, and it just automatically populates at our end. So it was really great for everybody all around, really. I think for us, one of the main focuses and priorities when we are getting pre-orders is, well, any order really, is diaries and allergies. We're really quite focused on making sure that everything's, good in terms of that, our systems and processes, so nothing's missed. So not only does Favouritetable leave guests an opportunity to write their own diaries and allergies on there for each dish, but it also means we can also note all of the 14 allergens if there are any in each dish, so it's really crystal clear for our guests. I think another thing as well that we've found more recently to be beneficial is the reporting side of things. Now that we've used Favouritetable for more than a year, we can now compare year on year the menus and the dish statistics. So it really helps us when we're devising our menus, which we do change on a seasonal basis. So it really helps us in terms of that and kind of which menus, and keeping up to date with trends and menus as well, particularly over a year. So that's been really, really helpful. I mean, ever since COVID, we've just found that the cost of living has played like a really big part. What we've noticed in trends, particularly at Blackfriars, where we use the Favouritetable system, is the menus that people are choosing. We have like a package menu for our large parties, which previously we would always put out there for parties of 12 or more. But particularly in the last year, people are still obviously very conscious about where they're spending money. It is a little bit more on the pricey side. You get a little bit more in the package, but people are choosing and really pushing for the lesser priced menus, and maybe not going for the 3 courses as much as they used to. They're going for 2 courses or 1 course. So we have tried to, kind of buff up our package a little bit, so it seems more attractive for people. People are getting more value for money. We're really focused a lot on that. I would absolutely recommend Favouritetable. It's been like an absolute blessing for us, particularly for our large parties at Blackfriars and the volume of large parties that we do. Not only like obviously all the points that I have mentioned about how organised it is, it's really great and transparent for your allergies and diaries, but it's great for guests as well, and guests are really almost quite grateful. We've had a lot of repeat large parties come back. We did have a little bit of break in the system where we, trying to save money each month. So we did have a break from Favouritetable after the Christmas period, just kind of trialing that. But a few guests actually complained and said that they really preferred having that system in place. So after even just feedback from guests, we now use Favouritetable permanently at Blackfriars. Such a great platform.